Thank you for meeting with us, Herbert.
Oh, you're welcome.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Herbert. I'm a construction worker. I do a lot of highway work, so freeways, hard work.
Hard work, right?
Yep.
How many hours a day?
Usually 8 hours, but especially during right now the summertime, it's 8 hours are a killer.
Yeah. How long have you been drinking Trusii's H2 for?
I've been drinking it since November.
November, so about eight or 9 months or so. How has it helped with your like construction work, those long, grueling days? It
has helped a lot. Actually, I have a couple of coworkers that ended up getting the machine because they noticed the difference. They noticed that this guy keeps riding all day and it doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
So and then they started wondering, they're like, well, there must be something in that water he's drinking. So when I started telling them about it, they ended up getting the machines because of that.
So they noticed a difference because prior to you drinking the water, you weren't working the way that, yeah. And they just saw, did you even really recognize that it was helping you as much, or did they maybe even see it more?
No, I recognized it right away because I noticed that when I first started drinking it, I remember getting up the next day and I was driving to work and I felt this energy like, wait a minute, I haven't even had my coffee and I feel different. So I felt like I was very well rested. I'm like, this is not the way I was feeling before. So I had noticed it.
The first day you drank it?
Yes.
Yeah, and then ever since then, these last 8 months, you haven't had to drop back down to the low? Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so do you exercise as well?
Before I started drinking the trusii water, I used to ride my bike, my road bike, for like maybe 2-3 times a week, but I had stopped riding it. So I stopped for about 6, maybe 7 months. So one day I came home after work and I just had something to read real quick. And I told my wife, you know what, I'm gonna go just for a quick ride. So I got on the bike, I kept riding, I wasn't getting tired. So I ended up riding about 20 miles, came back home and I wasn't feeling tired. I'm like, there's gotta be some in the water because I haven't been riding for a long time. And I feel like I've never stopped. I even have more energy now than when I was riding it every week. So I really enjoyed that ride. And then getting up the next day, I wasn't sore, which it wasn't normal.
Definitely. Yeah, because if we haven't ridden our bikes or worked out for a while, it takes a while to rebuild your endurance.
Yeah.
So to just go out there the first time without rebuilding your endurance and being able to ride 20 miles and still not be tired, you must be like, whoa, you know, wow.
Yeah.
Because you could totally recognize the effect that it's having on you from that point.
That surprised me.
Yeah, yeah. What about your sleep? Has it helped with your sleep?
A lot. Before, like I said, before I started drinking it, I would go to bed tired and I would get up tired. So the same way I felt before I went to sleep, I was waking up feeling the same. When I started drinking trusii, it's like I go to bed tired, but when I wake up, it's like, wow, I don't feel tired. I get up like feeling new. Yeah. So I have all this energy again.
Yeah. Energized. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. In your concentration, how has it helped with your concentration?
I'm able to focus more. When I'm reading, I'm able to retain a little bit more or even understanding things that I have to read every day at work.
Right. So prior to drinking Trusii's H2, if you would read something, you would have more trouble like comprehending, holding on to everything that you read, and you notice a big difference now when you read something, it sticks with you.
Yes, I don't have to read it over and over.
Yeah.
So, big difference.
That's excellent. And you've had some back pain. Can you tell us about your back pain prior to drinking Trusii's H2?
I've been doing construction for 22 years, so I was constantly having back pain. Since I started drinking Trusii, I noticed it started going away little by little. And right now, I mean, it gets sore at the end of the day, but it's not the way I used to feel. So and I wake up the next day and it's not hurting. Like before, I would get up and I had a hard time even tying my shoes. It would take me a while to get loose and finally be able to do it. Now I don't have that problem.
And you must have been experiencing that back pain for what, 20 years pretty much the whole time, right?
Long time. Yep.
So maybe you can explain the relief that you feel now that you don't have to deal with that anymore.
Just when you wake up and you don't feel that pain, it's a good feeling.
Yeah.
That alone makes your day.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So your family members, they must have seen you, the benefits you're getting from it. Is some of your family on trusii's H2?
Yes, my wife and my 2 sons are. And I noticed more right away, especially my wife. She was going through depression and I came home one day and like, I have a new wife. So we noticed the difference right away.
How quickly after she started drinking it did you notice that?
You know what? Within like the second day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been such like a feeling of relief for her, you know, to see
and for
her.
me.
Yeah, and for you, for all of us, exactly. We all are together on this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's huge.
Yep.
Yeah. So prior to getting trusii's H2, you must have been skeptical of these claims.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say it's just water. What's the difference?
Right.
So I understand how people feels about it when you tell them, because I felt that way.
Sure.
They would tell me about it, and it's just water, you know. It's like what's could be any different from what we drink right now? But no, it really makes a difference.
What made you pull the trigger and actually get the system for yourself? You know, they got you past the skepticism to where you were like, I want to try this for myself.
You know what? The fact that they offered the machine and they say, well, I know it's an expensive system, and what actually made me do it is like, if it's that expensive and they're offering it to you at no cost, other than you just tell them how you feel, it's got to work.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody hands you anything for free anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and that's true. And what we do is we invest so much money into you for a lot of different reasons. First and foremost, we want you to get those results for yourself too. Mm-hmm. And secondly, we know that you're going to get those results too. Yeah. So when it works out like that, and then you're excited to share your story, then that allows, you know, us to sit here right now and you talking to the camera and let the people who are skeptical of this thing hear it for themselves, and hopefully it allows them to, you know, pull the trigger for themselves, get it into their house so they can experience these amazing benefits for themselves too.
Yep. Yeah, I would definitely recommend it. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm recommending it to anybody that I meet, trying to get them to, you know, try it. Just give it a try. That's all you have to do.
Yes.
We have to drink water anyway, so why not try to benefit as you drink it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Herbert. We greatly appreciate your hospitality. So happy that you're getting the results that you're getting, and we look forward to seeing you continue to keep doing awesome things in the future.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend.
Uh-huh.